Okay, this is a 2004 Acura TSX, very similar to an Accord. This issue could be the same as pretty much any Honda. So you might have ABS light, you might have a traction control light come on. This one, I cleared it several times, and I don't have a light right now, and I haven't had a light for probably the last couple of weeks of regular driving. But when I apply the brakes, you can feel the ABS releasing brake pressure on one of the wheels. So it felt like the front. Hooked it up to the scan tool, and I can see that the wheel speeds are different on this one corner than the other three. So this is the issue, this ABS sensor. So it's all intact, you know, wire's not damaged, everything's plugged in. It is getting a signal, it's just erratic, and that's causing the pulsation when you're braking. It's just releasing the brakes. So it's not that difficult to get the 10 mil bolt off. That's not the problem for the most part. If you do have trouble removing the 10 millimeter from the sensor, just take your time, put some rust penetrant on it, and in the hopes that you're gonna free it up. But just take your time. Better spend a little bit of time now than a lot of headache trying to drill out that bolt. That would be a real pain. So of course that one came out easily on this. I don't see any anti-seize on it. There's a bit of corrosion, so when this is going back in, I'm going to put a lot of anti-seize on this, but I guess I got lucky with this car. But very common for these sensors to snap, and they're stuck in the knuckle, so you get those snapped off. So that's exactly what happened in this case. It snapped, gone. I've already removed the rest of the sensor on this one. You can't actually tap it straight down. In this case, it's touching the bearing, so that's not going to happen. So a couple things you want to do. Once you snap that off, you want to coat it in whatever lube you want to use. I've been using this one here, and you could use WD-40, whatever. You just want to get it all coated. If you're lucky, just take your time on that sensor. You put some channel locks on it and just kind of rock it. Maybe here you want to just rock it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till that frees up. But odds are it's gonna snap. I'm up here in Vancouver, BC. This car's not rusty. None of these cars are really rusty. They're 20 plus years old, so this is not a real problem here. But in rusty areas, it's gonna snap for sure. Here, the bolts come free, but this piece, it's plastic too. It's just stuck in there. You get a little bit of corrosion on the knuckle, expands. Years and years of being in there, it just doesn't want to come out. It's probably packs full of maybe dust and stuff. Anyways, it's not coming out easily. So just don't panic. You can get it out. You don't want to have to tow it to the shop now after the wheel's off. So what you want to do, pop the axle back just so you can get to the back of it there. I guess the main thing for this video is don't panic, right? So you want to pry the axle back just to get some clearance. Okay, see what I've done there? A little bit of room. Actually, down below we got a lot of room. You can see what's going on there. So the easiest thing to do here is to take a screwdriver you don't care about, or you could use some sort of pry bar, and you want to snap the bottom of the sensor off. So that's exactly what I did. This is the part that reads the pickup on the bearing. So snap that off, and still it was stuck in the bore. So what I did was I started drilling it from the top, and just the act of drilling this sensor allowed it to jiggle free enough that I got loose. And then once it got loose, I was able to just tap it through with a small punch. Yeah, pretty easy. So just make sure after this, make sure the bore is clean, and this one's all cleaned out really good. And make sure you get, if you did drill it, make sure all the plastic is out here. You don't want anything in the area where the bearing is. And when you put the new sensor in, you want to use a lot of anti-seize on this bolt, or even a new bolt if it's really rusty. And that's it. Don't forget to torque and stake as you're putting this back together. And the main thing with a job like this, don't panic. Don't panic. Shop would probably charge you, I'm guessing, 2 hours for this. Anywhere from $2 to $350 to get it done, plus the sensor. These sensors are really cheap. But that's it. Hope that helped. Any questions, please post below. I do reply to most all questions below. Thanks for watching. Peace out.